for number 86.
And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Oubre. Here's Siakam. Count that one.
With a nose for the...
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Washington. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Hart, that's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Indiana leading by 11. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Washington in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Buries the long-range jumper. Nesmith has got 7 points for the quarter.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Here's Washington, and there's the drive. It's Washington slamming it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Walker with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Washington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's McBride, and again, New York with the triple.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Pacers, Zubac is checked in for Walker. Oubre comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Halliburton from the arc. Oubre can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 9. Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's a New York 3.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Halliburton is double. Nembhard. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there. I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now Washington. Outside Anunoby. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton is double. Andrew Nembhard. He's off from 3. And for the Knicks, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Brunson fires. Brunson with no fear.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we filled it. Even over here, we filled it.
It's the best way to do it as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Siakam outside. Now Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Zubac. Jumper is off. Washington with it. Now defended by Oubre. And he hits that one to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Buries the deep ball.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Stolen by Washington.
137.
Brunson, a three-pointer. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Tipped. Washington fires. He drills the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly. Trying to match three. Sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Here we've got Brunson. And down goes the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Siakam, and he can't stop the runners that misses. He takes it in, and he jams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
It's good.
Boy, the big man dishing it out at times. Zubac feeding his teammates.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And Zubac picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They got other guys that can fill his spot.
So it's New York picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Monster.